Is my PPT visible?
Yes.
Yeah.
So very welcome to big welcome to all the candidates who have come for the free webinar, and those who couldn't come. This free webinar is being recorded, so you can see it later also. So this is the batch 3 of Tricks IDCCM. So we started this course for on behalf of Tricks for the IDCCM candidates last year. Our first batch was the last year March session. The second batch was for the September October session. Is the third batch. Our last two batches have done exceptionally well, and theory and practicals. At least practicals, we have got very good results, like almost 98 to 100% results we have got, and theory also both our batches have done very well. And the main aim of making this course was one thing, that since like if you see all the faculties, you will know that we all are contemporaries, and the main goal was that in IDCCM preparation, unlike DRNB, FNB, all these courses, you have lot of classes going on and materials to read, and they are longer courses. But IDCCM just being a shorter 1 year course, the preparation time is very less. Also, on top of that, you need to have good guidance, so that you have to cover a lot of things in the 1 year time. Plus, make sure you study for the exam, revise well, and appear. And the other important thing is, these days the IDCCM, even the level of IDCCM exams are going up. They're almost at par with your EDIC 1 exams. That's why if you do your IDCCM exams well, if you read well for it, you can easily clear your EDIC 1. Few of our candidates from the last two batches have done that. And the main aim of this course was to remove the fear from the IDCCM students while appearing the exams. So we hope to make you thorough with practice. That was the whole aim, to help IDCCM students throughout the country. Not every place may have very good teaching facilities and practices. And sometimes it's even very difficult if you're the sole IDCCM student in a hospital, then where do you get that zeal and enthusiasm to study? So it's like we will be your study partners for the next 3 months. It will be because the exam is on 28th March, so roughly around 2.5 months. Next slide, please. So Sashi, next slide, please. So
Yeah.
exams are coming soon, so you have to start studying March 28th. So we have to, study. There is no other option. Next slide, please. So our agenda would be a brief welcome address, which I already gave. I'll show you the gratitude notes from our students. You will come to know who all are your faculties who will be there with you for the theory, course content and schedule, and feedback from previous students in the gratitude messages. So these were the gratitude messages from our students recently put up. So for your information, we only don't run this course for theory. We initially start with theory. The theory course is slightly longer because there are almost 10 to 8 to 10 modules which you need to cover, with two mock exams which will give you a real time IDCCM exam experience, 3 hours, 100 questions. But apart from that, once your theory results are out, we also have our practicals course. That course is around 2 to 3 weeks only, where we make you go through extensive table viva coverage, and we also conduct live mock exams for you to be well prepared for your practicals. So we are not going to leave you midway with only theory. We'll be there with you for the practicals. But what most important part would be that the effort we are going to put and the interest will be definitely there, but the effort from your side, cooperation, and the studying part has to be done by you. We cannot spoon feed you everything. We'll make sure you get your right study materials, question answers, exposure, everything, but the final effort has to come from you, because you will have to compile everything and revise again everything. So we'll be there with you to help you throughout, but you have to put in effort. That we cannot do for you. We'll give you everything in one place, so you don't have to go haywire and run around everywhere searching for things. But you have to sit and study. That is why the course has been planned in such a way to make sure that these 2 months, every week, you are going to put in some effort and read. Next slide, please. So know your faculties. Dr. Sashi, who is speaking right now, she's in Vijaya Hospital, Chennai. Um She's an intensivist consultant, intensivist over there. I'm Dr. Alisha. I'm in Bhubaneswar, Orissa. I'm a consultant in critical care and pulmonary. Dr. Hariharan from Hawaii, Coimbatore. His special interest lie in neurocritical care. So that is why you are going to see the neurocritical care module will be, mainly taken by him. Dr. Arun Kumar Sahu, who's consultant intensivist in JP Hospital, Rourkela, again Orissa. Dr. Pon Tilak, who's consultant intensivist in Royal Hospital, Coimbatore. Dr. Priya Darshini, I'm just the Priya is in Priya. Can you just give your short
Yes,
introduction?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Myself, I'm Dr. Priya Darshini. Right now, I'm working as a consultant intensivist at Adyar Cancer Institute. So I finished my MD anesthesia and DRNB critical care medicine, and I also have my EDIC. So yeah.
So we have actually, if you see, we have 4 DRNB people here: Dr. Sashi, Dr. Hariharan, Dr. Tilak, and Dr. Priya also. So you're going to give you a good experience and guide you well. We have Dr. Vanishri, who's consultant intensivist in Apollo Hospitals, Varnagram, Chennai. So the course directors are Dr. Tapas and Dr. Sanand, but they will be once in a while coming online in the live sessions. But the majority faculties you are going to see throughout your course will be 7 of us. We'll go to the next slide. So what is the exam pattern? It's a multiple choice question. So 100 questions, you'll have 4 options. You have to choose the best. Unlike EDIC, where you may have multiple options to multiple answers to one question. The best part is you will have a single best answer and there is no negative marking. That is the best part of this exam. And the passing mark varies. So if you ask me, every batch has a doubt as to what is the passing mark, but we will never know like that. So just pray that the person who gets the highest gets something decent enough, because 50 percentile of that will be the passing marks. But it's better to aim for anything more than 50 because that keeps you safe. What will be the next slide? So what will be the materials? You have to go through your standard textbooks. The usual way of preparing is Washington, Oz, Fink, Irwin, Rippey. Go through any book you want. There's nothing nowhere written that Washington is better or Fink is better. See, understand one basic fact. Critical care is a vast subject. It is next to impossible to complete the whole syllabus and go for the exam. So what you do in your daily rounds and in your ICU, discussing with your seniors, discussing with your colleagues, attending classes and all these online webinars, you are going to gain a lot of information. So textbooks also, just make sure if you're reading Washington, read it thoroughly. You should not change it to O's the next day because your friend came and told that he found O's very interesting. Definitely some topics may be interesting, more or well written in O's. That can be selective, but stick to one foundation book. Most important, your concepts have to be clear. As I told, it's a vast subject. Syllabus coverage is very difficult. Questions nowadays are not always fact based. You will have conceptual based questions also. Concepts have to be clear. If your concepts are clear and you have worked in an ICU properly, you will definitely do well in the exams, because they are not going to give you questions which are, you have never heard of or anything. They'll be somehow related to your work pattern in the ICU. You may sometimes need to refer to medicine and other specialty books, especially certain, core topics like stroke, MI, and all, where you definitely need to go a little bit into your medicine book. That's where your tricks course is going to help you, because all that work is what we are going to do for you. Frequent discussion. The more you discuss, the more you jot down important points, the more you revise, those things stay registered in your mind better. Next slide, please. So unfinished syllabus is definitely, I myself have an IIT student right now in our department who's worried about the same, that how in 2.5 months I have to work and I have to cover all the syllabus part also. How do we help you? So it is basically like a teamwork, right? You will work hard, we will work hard with you. You will prepare your notes and revise. We'll help you prepare those notes and keep mock exams for you, so that we make sure you know your weak points. You have written ample MCQ exams, so that when you go and write the final IDCCM theory exams, I can't predict the questions, but definitely it will be a cakewalk for you, in the sense that the fear of appearing MCQs or writing exams will not be there anymore. You will be relaxed, you will be confident. But the most important point, we cannot spoon feed you. You have to read well. Now, coming to our next course schedule. So if you look at the course schedule, how it has been planned, We are starting from 29 December, where we are going to first give you of your course materials. So the first Saturday, Sunday of January. So the first Saturday is 4th January. On that day, the OBG and nutrition course materials will be handed over to you by 29 December. On 4th of January to 5th of January midnight, your exam link, it will be a Google form with MCQs. The MCQ numbers may vary depending on the module. For ID, there can be more. For respiratory, there can be 50. For OBG and nutrition, you may have only 30 questions. So these 30 questions will be in-depth questions of that chapter or that module, which the exam link will be open from 4th morning to 5th night. And on 6th morning, you will get a debrief video. We cannot conduct all the debriefs live. So we will be having pre-recorded debrief video of OBG and nutrition module, which you will be getting it on 6th morning, that is Monday morning. Meanwhile, what are you going to do once the exam is over on 4th and 5th? Suppose you have written the exam on 4th morning on Saturday. You have next 1.5 days doing nothing, because a debrief video is only going to come on Monday morning on 6th. To make sure that you don't waste your time and you read something at least even in the weekend to keep that tempo going on, the moment by 4th evening itself, we will also hand over the next module, that is neurology module ka study materials. So every weekend, the exam link will be open for 48 hours. And within the first 24 hours, we will give you the study materials for the next module, so that if you have finished your exam early, you can sit and at least start reading for the other module. And once all of you have appeared the exams, on the Monday morning, we'll give you the module exam which you had related to that, the debrief video. The debrief video will be, suppose OBG nutrition had 30 questions, the debrief video will have detailed explanation of all the 30 questions, helping you understand that why this answer is the best possible answer for this question. How can you best arrive at this answer? What is the concept involved for this, for you to select, suppose A or B as the best answer or the best option. That is how we continue till almost March. If you look in between, we have some live quiz sessions. These are 2 sessions we have newly introduced for this batch, to make sure, because there are live sessions are less, so that you do not get bored and slow. So after every month, that is for the January month, once the 4 modules are over, this live quiz sessions, we are going to give you 8 questions, 2 questions from each module, which may not have come prior exam, in the module exams. In the live quiz session, we'll give this 8 questions prior to you, and we'll have a live session and doubt clearing class in that. Probably of a 1 hour discussion of those 8 questions and some doubt clearing class. So the second live session will be having the 4 modules questions from trauma, gastro, respiratory, and renal. Now, after all the modules are over, if you see, we have 2 mock exams. The mock exams will be like your real-time IDCSM exams, where you will be getting a scorecard with 100 questions, no negative marking, 3 hours time limit. The exam links will be open for almost 2 to 3 days, and then we will again give you a debrief video detailed debrief video of all the questions of your exam. Okay. And then finally, on 28th March, you will be having your IDCCM main theory exam. So if you see, from January till March, we are keeping you engaged. The point of keeping this module based preparation is, it's very difficult. If I ask you to sit and study for an IDCCM, you may sit with a cardiology module for 2-3 weeks, because you don't have a time limit. So you can sit with that module saying, I don't have time. The point of putting these modules in these ways, because it is time tested. In our previous 2 batches, we have seen good results with it. I understand that when I say cardiology study materials along with Washington book finishing in a 1 week, or neuro or respiratory is difficult. But imagine if you were doing it alone without any help, you would have not even finished 40 to 50% of the course. You cannot finish everything, I understand, but at least in that 7 days, if you can finish majority of the course, whatever pending you have, you can cover it later in modules which are less hectic, or later on when we have given you some time gap in between. So doing it module, having targets for every week will make you study well, will make you prepare well, will make you perform well. That is the whole point of keeping it this detailed module based, so that we make sure you are not going to miss any modules. Next question, please. Next slide, please. So this is our IDCCM listing course details. 29th we are starting. The course fees have been mentioned. Register at the earliest. We have many people who join midway between the course, but you have to understand one thing. Joining midway between the course may be maybe totally your own choice. But the thing is, you are losing out on reading those modules. So the course is more effective if you join from the start so that you can utilize as in much time available. You'll have a dedicated WhatsApp group also where we can we'll be all the faculties will be available all the time. Any doubts, please put up in that, and we want you guys to participate more. Whatever effort required from our side will be there, but the efforts from your side also need to be there to put up questions and ask your doubts. Only then we can gauge what level of understanding, what depth of understanding you guys have developed. What are your issues? Where are you lacking? Our last two batches have been really enthusiastic in their WhatsApp group. They kept us on our toes literally for 2 months. We expect this batch also to do the same. Thank you. And any questions, we are all our faculties are very will be delighted to answer those. You can unmute yourself and
Course.
questions.
There's one question in the chat box which says course fee. So the course fees will be 15,000 rupees and it will cover all your mock exam, including your mock exams. Any other questions?
The IDCCM exam is on 28th March. That's what has been put up in the ISCCM website. March first week, unlikely. The education calendar mentions 28th March because March second week, unlikely March second week because it will be critical. Yes, there'll be a dedicated WhatsApp group for all this, like for all the communication part. Topics related to transplant, whatever the questions were, we can cover. We'll keep that as a miscellaneous thing. It may come this time, it may not come this time also. So whatever modules we have put are actually more of the hardcore topics. And the transplant thing which you are telling, we can cover it in miscellaneous. So that's what I mentioned, right? You guys have to be equally active also to put up your doubts and queries so that we cover them. Hemodynamic monitoring comes in cardiac. Uh, yes, you have a WhatsApp group. The course fees is for theory only. It's a 2.5 months course.
Hemodynamic monitoring, if you have any doubts, you can share it in the WhatsApp group. We can reply to your questions anytime. Yes, you can join it even if you're appearing for your CTCCM exam, as our last batch who had the IDCCM candidates had CTCCM candidates as well. And it was very useful for them. So they had given us the feedback that it also helped them for their CTCCM exam. So before every module, you will be receiving all the materials, including like you will be receiving few articles which you need to read as a must, and few articles as an optional reading that if you have time, you can go through those, including with the book which you are following, like the Washington if you're following. You need to read those chapters in the Washington along with the articles we share to you. Along with the 4C module, you need to read the articles also. Yes, there will be classes for practicals. We'll have recording of all the videos and everything shared. That will be after your theory exams. Debrief video will be available throughout the course duration. Yes, it will be available for you. But one small request to all the candidates, please do not share any of these materials because this has been an hard work of all the faculties here. Any other questions?
Also, you guys are paying 15,000 for it. So that's one thing. Somebody has asked, what about practicals preparation? That is, once your theory exam gets over, we start with practicals. We cannot do that from right now. We finish theory first. And after that, we start working on the practicals once results are out. See, Pradeep, you have asked for soft copy notes. Notes are extensive. There may be certain topics we will be giving which our candidates had asked last time. As I told you, it is critical care. Giving soft copy notes is extremely impossible, right? Had it been 10th or 12th, that was different. But the thing is, like our last two batches candidates had issues with certain topics. So they used to put up those topics and ask us for notes, and we had given them. But giving notes for that, that is the point of giving a debrief video and making you go through those questions. Yes, it will be there till final exam. But after your course is over, that time we might have to withdraw the access. Till your exam date is there, 28th March, the full course access will be there. And see, sharing with other people is not, like Dr. Sakshi told, it is definitely our hard work. But you have to also understand that sharing with everyone and you are paying. So if you are okay with it, it is up to you. But what I can say is that if your friends are interested to join, if your colleagues are interested to join, if there are three of you, then definitely you can consider for some amount of fee waiver or discount. If there are two or three like friends joining, we'll definitely consider for some discount. No, for practical exam, you will not need the theory debrief videos. For our practical preparation, we have a different set of videos, mock exams and case preparation. So you will not need this theory. This is only the present material and everything is only solely for your theory. So if there are no more doubts, should we close the session? We have the free webinar group which has been created. The new group will be created once registrations happen. For now, if any queries, please post in the free webinar group. Already 3 people have registered for the course. So if we are going to start on 29 December, we cannot delay any further. The time is less. Usually we started by December, but this time it got delayed because the practical exams were very late this time. It happened, I think, in November end. So that's why this theory course started little late this time. So if any more doubts, I'll request all of you to please post those doubts in the IDCCM free webinar group. And once you register, we will add you to the IDCCM third batch group, WhatsApp group. So good night, everyone. Have a good sleep, and I hope a good thought that you guys should avail whatever help we can give you from this course. Thank you to all the faculties also.
Thank you, ma'am.